Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Lee here for New Midwest Wrestling, on location in Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, Florida, International. Waiting for the arrival of Eric Ruffington, who requested from New Midwest Management that someone be here when he arrives here at Hollywood International Airport. Eric's actually just getting off the plane. Eric Ruffington.
What? What do you want?
Up and comer, you requested, you sent a certified letter to...
Keep it down. Have you ever been on a plane next to a 3-year-old screaming child for 6.5 hours? Have you ever, Chris? Let me ask you that.
Actually, Ruffington, I have a 3-year-old myself, and
people like you should be shot. People who feel like they need to reproduce. What? Okay? I'm cool with adults, but adults? Kids? I mean, come on.
Well, Eric, to be honest with you, man, you really don't get along with adults either. Other than Blake Steele, I've never really seen you get along with anybody.
What about Anderson Rhodes? He's a nice guy.
I'll give you that one. But Eric, you sent a certified letter to New Midwest Wrestling offices to have somebody here for you. You said you had something to talk about. What do you want to talk about?
Oh, you know what I want to talk about? Everybody wants to know what I want to talk about. I want to talk about The Dark Knight, baby. Batman 2, the sequel. Oh, it was amazing. Did you see that when Heath Ledger did the magic trick when he slammed the pencil down his... I'm gonna do that sometime. That's awesome. The Batpod and the jumper, when they destroyed the Batmobile. Can you believe they destroyed the Batmobile? That was pretty crazy.
I do disagree with that.
But crazy. But then I mean, what are they gonna do with the Joker now? I mean, Heath Ledger's dead. I mean, I was mad. I was disappointed when he died, but now that I've actually seen the movie and how awesome of a job he did,
he was a very good job.
I am pissed.
Yep.
This is an outrage. This is something I felt I need to speak on.
Well, I completely agree with you. And then, I mean, Two-Face was really good in the movie. The whole story was really good.
My announcement tonight is that I'm going to submit my application to audition for the new Joker. Batman 3, Batman 4, whatever. Can you see
Ruffington.
The Joker, played by Eric Ruffington.
Well,
phenomenal.
Ruffington, you're kind of tall for that, don't you? I mean, the Joker's a little short.
You ever read a comic?
No. Well, when I was a kid, I did. Yeah, but I've been kind of busy. I got the 3-year-old we talked about. But,
anyways, the movie was phenomenal. You cannot tell me that was not the greatest movie of all time.
Eric, I got on a private jet to come here.
You're probably one of those guys that sat there and nitpicked about every little thing in the movie, aren't you? You can't just go back and...
Well, there was a couple parts I didn't think were right. I thought editing was a little off. The Batman voice kind of sounded a little weird a couple times.
You remind me of right now? You remind me of a 3-year-old kid. And we all know how much I like 3-year-old kids.
People do tell me my kid acts like me. But that's besides the point. I got on a private jet to come to Hollywood, Florida.
Welcome to Florida. How'd you meet me here?
It was a private jet. It landed. I borrowed it from McIntyre. He's got a private jet. Did you know he had a private jet?
I didn't know he had a private jet.
Yeah,
he never offered to let me fly.
He's the CEO of his own company. I mean, he's got to have a private jet.
Interesting.
But I got down here to talk to you, and all you want to do is talk about Batman?
What else is there to talk about?
Well, Eric, I got some news for you.
What's that?
You lost your tag team titles.
You know what? I just saw Batman. I'm all on a high note, and then you have to bring me right back down to here, right back down to about the height of a 3-year-old, don't you?
I just assume that's what you wanted to talk about.
Why would I want to talk about that? I just saw Batman.
I realize that, Eric, but I just flew all the way to Florida. Surely you don't just want to talk about Batman.
All right. You want to talk about more than just Batman?
Yes. Yeah. I actually want to talk about stuff. Wrestling stuff. New Midwest Wrestling. You lost the tag team titles.
Yes, it's true. What was it? January 19th. No, July 19th.
July 19th. Boiling Point.
Boiling Point. Feature presentation was upset by Sage Ramsey.
Well, I wouldn't call it an upset.
Wells.
I wouldn't call it an upset. I mean, they're very talented.
You're an idiot. You wouldn't call it an upset. That's because you're an idiot.
Now you've been talking to my wife or something now.
Yeah. But anyways, you want to know about this? Okay. Here's the deal. Eric Ruffington has already went to management of New Midwest. He has already demanded a title rematch.
Okay. All right.
Presentation versus Mass Destruction? Is that what they're calling themselves now? Their pretty little pink name?
I believe. Oh, pink name. That's kind of mean, Eric.
I'm a nice guy. What can I say?
Yeah.
But anyways, what is it? August
23rd, Blindside. American Center, Springfield, Illinois.
Can I talk now? It will be the feature presentation. Once again, reclaiming what they covet most, their tag team championships. Sage Ramsey, Jason Wells. A lot of people refer to you as the greatest tag team in New Midwest history. I say that is exactly what you will be. History. Now, Sage, I've seen you backstage, and I've seen you out in front of the fans. We all know there's differences. Out in front of the fans, you want to be this big, tough, macho guy who's just a real badass, don't you? Well, you forget, I've been in the locker room. I've seen you listening with your little CDs, your little Hannah Montana CDs. That's right, I've seen you out there dancing. It's the best of both worlds. Well, Sage, you can't have the best of both worlds. Tourist. Oh. You can't have the best of both worlds, okay? Because I've got to ask you this, Sage. Can you really have a history if you don't have a future?
Eric, thanks for the time. Ladies and gentlemen, apparently we have a rematch for the New Midwest Tag Team Championships on August 23rd, Blindside at the American Center. Make sure you guys come out and check that out. NewMidwest.com for more information. Again, it's August 23rd, Blindside at the American Center in Springfield. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a good day.